Hello everyone, some good news here. So Ukraine's managed to hit 14 more Russian ships in the Sea of Azov. Now unfortunately, Magyar group didn't manage to hit that round target of 100 Russian ships hitting the week that they were aiming for. But still, can't complain. We're seeing 14 Russian ships hit by drones and burning in the Sea of Azov and Kerch port here, bringing a grand total of 90 hit in a week by Ukraine. So a jolly good show that one. Now, this time we see hits on 10 Shadow Fleet tankers and, possibly more importantly, 4 ferries, which Russia uses for logistics between Russia and Crimea. Later on in the video, after we finish with last night's strikes, there's also a video I'm going to look at showing the damaged tanker after one of the strikes, which is worth a look because it shows how much damage these drones can cause. Two of the ferries seen hit in this video, ones that were damaged a few weeks ago by drones, so this is Ukraine giving them a double tap. The other tankers are a new one, including a pretty large one in Kerch port that hasn't been hit before. I'll take a closer look at that later on. Now, in this video here, it seems that Russia has finally dispersed its tankers somewhat now. Very few of the clips show multiple tankers at a time, unlike past strikes where a drone was hitting a tanker and there were others seen in the background. And also, the spotter drones here don't really record the burning, so it seems like the Shadow Fleet has been dispersed, making the job a bit harder for Ukraine. But hitting 14 ships, Ukraine still had a lot of success. Notably though, you can see that the Black Sea Fleet is still hiding, no sign of them yet at all, which is a shame. I'm eagerly awaiting one of them to get hit by a drone during this operation. But I guess Russia not daring to send them out to protect the Sea of Azov is even more embarrassing for them, since it screams to the world that they're scared of these drones, have no answer to them, and nor do they actually rely on the air defense systems on their naval ships to intercept them in time. When we get to the ferries being hit at the end of the video, you can see that they're in port. Two of them, the ones with the superstructure of the centre, have been hit before. These were the small ferries purchased from Greece and were already damaged in a past strike. These were last seen at a shipyard in Crimea waiting repair. The other hit is at Kerch port, likely after just arriving having carried out a transport operation of some sort. Russia uses these ferries for heavy transport now because of the Kerch bridge being damaged. The railroad section is still limited to light trains, so these ferries are important. This all brings our total tally to 9 Russian ships hit in 1 week, so excellent work. The new ferry hit today is this one, the SKS-1, which was hit whilst in Kerch. It's a large ferry too. Here, NASA firms data of it showing a large fire in the area and zoomed out to show where it is, so it's in Kerch port. Now, a few people have asked how many tankers there are in the Black Sea and the Sea of Azov, but it's hard to tell for sure because some of them are river tankers, so more may arrive and that sort of thing. On July the 8th, though, partway through the operation, 38 were seen on satellite imagery. But since more than 38 have been hit in total, that number is definitely on the low side, and more have either arrived in the area, or they weren't picked up on imagery, or were lost among cloud cover. The most recent images shared today shows that many of the survivors are now in the vicinity of Port Temryuk in Krasnodar and heading there. This was taken before the strike last night, so some of these now may be burning as well. I don't think there's much hiding for the Shadow Fleet here. True, they may now be offered some protection by Russia's land-based air defence, but we've seen how useless in the past they are. Port Temryuk is here. And you can see here too that Russia has dispersed its fleet on this image as well. This is a comparison from June 21 and July 11. I wonder if some of the ships still visible on July 11 include ones that were damaged and can no longer move, which is why they haven't left yet. Now here's a video of one of the tankers hit by Ukraine. It is still floating, but check the damage where the drone hit it. It looks like the Flying Dutchman now, at sea, with only the souls of the damned on board. This is going to need a lengthy repair job to get it back into service again now. And finally, some satellite images showing some of the stricken tankers caught by Sentinel imagery. You can see that they're very badly damaged and looking in a bad way. Some of them belching oil into the sea and that sort of thing. So this is further proof, if any were needed, that Ukraine is carrying out very successful strikes here. This image here, I'm not sure what the white stuff is. I think it's just a reflection, but I guess we can't rule out the crew of a tanker having a game of soggy biscuit at the time the image was taken. This one is also interesting because a fairly large rescue vessel is assisting it as well. Hopefully that rescue vessel got hit by a drone. So that's it for this video. Hope you found it interesting. If so, please click like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thanks so much and take care, everybody.